So I got all my top teeth yanked out, not because I was bored, not because I'm 90. It was the aftermath of an abusive marriage. I'm day 4, still very swollen all over here, but I am so happy to have my smile back. It is a huge part of my healing journey, and I'm going to take you through the step-by-step, absolute chaotic process of getting it done. This isn't the full backstory, that is for another day. This is the actual chaotic play by play of what goes down when you get all your teeth removed in the chair. So basically, there was an incident that happened just before I left. It resulted in my back teeth being cracked and one of my front teeth. I was removed off my medical aid with immediate effect, so I could not have them repaired. It's been a lot of saving and a lot of emotions and a long journey to get you, and I'm actually so grateful it was done. Sitting in that chair, like, I was so chilled with what was going down, and I don't know how, but yeah, let's get to that. So 2 days before the actual extraction, I went in for impressions. I had an appointment at 8 in the morning, where they measured, because my jawline was dented slightly, so they had to build it up there a little bit so that my teeth wouldn't be askew. Then later in the afternoon my plate arrived. I had to go back. They put this minty Play-Doh stuff in your mouth and told you to try and not gag and breathe through your nose. Sounds lovely. It was absolutely awful. Here's Nugget joining the party. So yeah, did the impressions, and then I went home for a day's break so that they could make the denture. So I spent the following day painting, and then extraction day rolled around. I spent the morning painting because the appointment was only at 2. And then I rocked up alone. I didn't have emotional support. It was very hard walking myself into that appointment. I sat down in the chair. I had no idea what to expect. So they kind of explained to me, like, they're going to numb me dead, and then they're going to start. So he injected the right side first, from the back to the front, and basically 2 on the one side, 2 on the other side, and then he started, once that was numb, he went in between the teeth. Then he took out this tool, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've literally seen our horse dentist use one of these. Like, I was ready to get up and run out of there. It was freaking insane. So I'm like, I literally said that to him. I was like, that is a tool that a horse dentist uses. And he just smiled at me and he was like, okay, lie back and open your mouth. So I did just that. I closed my eyes. Guys, it was hectic. Like, he scraped the back teeth off. Then he would like have to like jiggle it first, and then like turn it, and then like pull it, and you can feel it all in the ligaments of your face. It was so hectic, but it's like there's no pain, so this is all going down and you can feel them popping and you can hear them cracking, and it's like very intense. Then he gets to, but it was like, he got to the front ones, this first front one, and when he pulled it, I could immediately breathe better out of my nose. It was like quite wild, and I was really shocked with that because I've struggled with breathing through my nose since a little bit before that incident, but it was like almost instantly breathing better. And I've looked into trauma in your teeth, and I realized he was literally pulling the trauma from my body, and it actually felt great. So halfway through, when he got to my middle teeth, I started laughing because I was like, this is wild. Like, this guy is literally, if I open my eyes, he's probably got his leg up on the table. He's yanking my teeth so hard. I was too scared to open my eyes. I did not. So I start laughing. He starts laughing. The assistant starts laughing. All the work stops. And then he started on this side, numbed everything. And this side was like, he scraped the first tooth with the horse tool. And then it felt like he was busy fiddling around. He was like, okay, we're done. And there was that. Then the stitches came, and that was really bad. I didn't like the stitches. I didn't like the feeling of it. It felt like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, it felt like he was tying the strings to your gum and then like yanking it out, but you can't feel pain, it's only pressure. So that was really weird. I didn't like the feeling of that at all. That was the first time I asked him to stop, was when he was busy with the stitches. Again, you can't feel any pain. It was just that, look how ugly my dog is. It was just the weird feeling of it. So yeah, that all happened straight away, like blood and all. They put your new teeth in. They tell you to go home and do not take them out, and then see you tomorrow morning. So that's what I did. And I swear, guys, up until today, like I said, day 4, absolutely no pain. It's sensitive, it feels like a bruise, but it's not like I just had all my teeth ripped out. Like, nobody tells you how unhinged it actually is, and like the shock of what's actually happening, and you can't feel it or anything, but it's shocking. It was shocking for me. That's why I started laughing. But yeah, okay, so I went home. The first night was fine. There was a lot of bleeding. Went back the next day. I still didn't have pain. They took it out and they cut the denture down a bit here. Apparently it was putting pressure points. They picked up on that. I didn't, and I drove 400 kilometers home. Well, I didn't drive, I was a passenger, but I was fine, and I'm fine now. I 100% recommend it. I know that I feel pain, okay? All of my births were natural, so I understand the pressure of pain feeling very well. And I think a lot of people, look, my body was shaking as I lay down in that chair. My body knew what was coming. But I think a lot of people end up working themselves up quite a lot before they go in, with the expectation of how bad it's going to be. Like, I'm eager to go back and do my bottom teeth. Thankfully the ones in front aren't bad, but the ones at the back are really broken. But yeah, so it's been a really emotional journey with them, and I'm really grateful for them. I've said already, I've spent the last 8 months with this dentist. I did them paintings. Like, I really am grateful for them. But seriously, like, anybody wanting to do it, I 100% recommend it. It's really not as bad as you think.